Hey y'all, good morning. It is day 96 of my DDPY life change thing. And I'm in my house still, just like most people in America. Um, but today was my weigh-in day. And I just wanted to give a little update. I know I haven't been doing them as regularly as I was before, but there's just been a lot going on. So I'm not sure if anybody will remember, but 2 weigh-ins ago, I gained 4 pounds, and it was right after my birthday, which I did not get to celebrate because I had the flu. And so I had shared a little bit about how, when you're sick, you tend to eat like rice and pasta and potatoes and all these things that I wasn't really eating previously. I mean, like I'm eating rice and potatoes and things like that, but I'm doing more of the complex carb variety, so not as refined. So whole grains, sweet potatoes, that sort of thing. But when you're sick, you want the real stuff, right? So I didn't really gain weight while I was sick, but it was kind of the recovery time where I was still kind of wanting those kind of comforting foods. And dealing with some cravings and stuff, and also, of course, not really being able to exercise hardly at all. So anyway, since then, I've lost 6.5 pounds, I believe. Is that right? I think so. So I've kind of recouped back, and I'm further along than I was before. So that's really good. Last week I lost a total of 5 pounds, which is great. Last week was really, really, really good. And I think the biggest victory for me was that last week, not this past week, but the one right before that, right when I started working from home, and I was feeling all kinds of feelings. I was nervous about my job. I was like, what this is going to look like in a few weeks, and how sustainable working from home is. And I was really upset about not being able to see my family and my friends, because I really hadn't seen any of them 2 weeks prior because I had the flu. So I hadn't gone to family dinners, I hadn't gone to church. And so I was just really missing all my people, and the idea of having to go even more time without seeing them was really, it still is kind of emotional for me. So anyway, I had chips and queso. And the really cool thing is that it didn't derail me or give me any sort of significant setback. Like I didn't, I enjoyed them. I enjoyed them a lot. But then it was right back to business as usual, eating mindfully and healthfully, and and getting on my exercise. And so last week was really successful. I worked out every single day, and since I've been home, I've been able to get I've been able to either do like 2 shorter workouts in a day or one really long workout, which for me, really long, like 45 minutes to an hour, which is not normal for me, which has been really, really cool. And I've had a lot of other kind of non-scale victories. So I did my measurements this morning, and I've lost another 1.5 inches off my chest. No, another inch off my chest, an 1.5 inches off my waist, and another 1/2 inch off of my hips. Now I wish I could kind of reverse that ratio a little bit, and lose more off of my hips, but I'm okay with losing. So total wise, I'm down. I think like 8.5 inches off of my chest, 10 inches off my waist, which is insane, and 8 inches off of my hips. So that's really exciting. As far as like the mat goes, because I'm still doing pretty much everything on the mat. The other day I did like stand strong, and then I did something else where I used, my wrists were really bothering me, and so I did my planks and push-ups on the chair. Well, really just planks, because I can't do push-ups on a chair. But I bought these little wrist straps, to help support my wrists, and I used those last night, and it was much better. So hopefully I won't have to revert back to the chair anytime soon. But as far as stuff on the mat goes, you know, I'm able to hold in plank longer on the mat. I was able to do a few push-ups, which is great. But the biggest thing was I've still been struggling with my fear of just pushing up into down dog. Now, when I say just pushing up, I mean from table, which for those who don't know, DDPY, it's on your hands and knees basically. I can't go directly from Cobra into down dog, but I can go from Cobra to table into down dog. And I was kind of having to modify and like kick a leg out and work my way up into down dog. But I did a live workout with Kristen a couple days ago, and she had several down dogs in it. And I just went from table right up into down dog, pushed up, no modifications, no working it up, you know. And then I also was able to like lift a leg. Like sometimes when you're in down dog, he asks you to kind of lift one leg up and then sweep it through into runner's lunge. I can't sweep it through yet, but I can lift it up. So that's been progress too. So I'm really excited about that. And just generally being able to do everything on the mat, getting up and down easier, being able to hold positions longer, get deeper into them, like all of that's still happening. And other daily things like, well, I guess I'll save all that because I'm coming up on 100 days, so I'll be doing an update, and I'll share a little bit more kind of about the day-to-day stuff that's changing. But anyway, that's the update for today. I'm not going anywhere. I just decided to play with magnetic lashes today. I don't know what I did wrong, but they're kind of looking wonky. I'm gonna take them off, but it was fun to play and put makeup on like a normal human being for a change, because that is not the norm anymore for me. So yeah, so that's the update for today. Thank y'all for listening, and yeah, I'll see y'all next time. Bye.